Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, December the 16th, 2022. In this video, I'm going to show you a London close trade that's set up on the New Zealand US dollar pair on Thursday, December the 15th, 2022, which is when I'm recording this. Today was quite a day, actually. You saw a huge move down in the stock indices. I'll talk about that in the video here. Just making it a very volatile day to trade. The trade management that I show in this video with the reasons for doing everything just illustrates how robust the LCD approach is if executed properly. Remember that I'm hosting a webinar where I'll provide more information on the London close trade strategy, how it works, etc., etc. I'm still working away on the new course. I'll have it done by then, obviously, and all ready to go. There's a registration link in the text below this video or in the email that you received. Yeah, and you know, I assume that most people enjoy seeing these kinds of videos, judging by the increase in the amount of likes. That was really pleasant to see that. So thank you so much for all those who have hit the like button. I truly appreciate it. I really do. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind keeping up the good work and giving this video a thumbs up as well, that would be just awesome. Very kind of you. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel. That way you'll be notified whenever a new video comes out. Okay, let's take a look at this London close trade. So the thing is with London close trades is that we can set everything up in advance as far as knowing how far we expect price to move each day, where support resistance levels are at, what has to happen in order for us to even consider taking a trade. Every detail is laid out ahead of time, which makes it pretty nice. We also have a very specific time window around the close of the London stock market where we need to see this trade set up or there's nothing to do. So for this trade, we expect the price to move down to where this green line is here. Let me just bring this up here. Okay, we expect it to come down to this area. Notice that it's actually, there's a pretty good support level here right there as well. And I've adjusted that down when I go down to the hourly chart. However, let's just go down to my hourly chart here, right there. Okay, so you can see that what happened, price comes down and it hits this level right here that we expected price to come down to. Is a pretty good level here. Well, why? What about, should you be trying to look for a buy there? No, because we haven't reached the time window that we're looking for. And it kept coming down and it hit this level, which is pretty good. Look at all over here. You got resistance here. You got support. Look at all the wicks that are touching it here. Comes down and touches it again, inside candle. There's still nothing to do because we're not quite ready yet. We need to see price prove to us now that it's going to stop going down. So what it does then, it does start to bounce up. Let's go to our 5-minute chart in here and get a little more detail here. So we expect it to move down where the green line is, and we had a very good level of support and resistance, and we're in the place that we want to be looking at for a trade, the time window that is. And this whole area in here is our time window. It's not an exact time for the London close. It's a time window. So it comes down, hits this this level in here, which actually happened to be, because I have a very specific way of entering these, it happened to be just right here anyway, which is around 63.69. And that then what it did is it bounced up. Now here's what's really cool. We know that the other part of this that I've made very objective is we know exactly where our stop's going to go. Okay, in this case it needed an 11 pip risk. We use a combination of a volatility and what's called a natural stop. So this is a natural stop, and the stop, the 11 pips put it below this even. So that was perfect. Then it rallies up, and look what it does. We risked 11. We got up more than 11. Okay, that's more than 1-to-1. We don't ever lose a trade when that happens. Okay, and by the way, you see this level in here, all this resistance, and then it broke and it became support in here. It just happened to hit that as well. There's another good reason just to, be cautious about letting it go back against you now, because you're not only are you up 1-to-1, we don't ever lose when that we don't allow that, but it was also hitting that level of support resistance up there. Okay, like I say, do not lose money when this happens ever. What you actually do boils down to a properly laid out trade management plan, which I cover in the new London Close Trade course, which, by the way, is going to be included in our short-term trading service. So you can see that it was a good thing that we didn't allow this to be a losing trade. Okay, and in fact, for anyone taking partial profit at 1-to-1, which is fine to do, good thing. If anyone took partial profit there, the trade was a winner, even though it was small. But I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. That's the thing about it. You have to be defensive once you're into a trade and stay on top of this. And again, how you get out of it depends on your trade management plan. Very, very important. Something else to know is that today was a really huge drop in the stock markets, the indices all over the place, because they all headed down hard following. Like I think the S&P was down over 3% there at one time, and it was following several interest rate releases and retail sales came out of the U.S. I know, and even with all that happening, all that big volatile move down, it's pretty amazing that we can take a counter trend trade like this. Right, because this is all heading down all day like this. We take a counter trend trade and actually come out of it unscathed, even make a little bit of money. Right, no worse than break even. Because what normally happens with these trades, it'll hit here and you'll get much more of a move. And sometimes it can be a substantial move. You just never know. But in any event, it's certainly not a losing trade on this one. By the way, I monitor 10 pairs. Six pairs, 6 trades set up today. 6 of them. Now, I didn't get all those. You can't, that's just like, to take all those all at once is overwhelming. But 6 set up today. All of them were break even or made 1-to-1 like this. Every one of them. Right now I have 60 trades, 60 trades recorded, which will all be included in the new course. So you'll have lots and lots of trade examples to go through, which is great for developing your ability to pick these trades out easily, as well as giving you lots of confidence by seeing how they work over and over again. So yeah, there you go. Just make sure that you register for the webinar I'm going to hold on January the 16th, 2023, and love to see you there, and I'll provide more details in the webinar. So I hope you can see how objective this strategy should be. It may seem like a lot of moving parts right now when you see these videos, but with a little practice, you'll get familiar in a hurry with how these trades need to set up. And of course, I'll have everything laid out step by step in the new London Close Trade Strategy course, and I'm looking forward to presenting more details on this strategy in the webinar on January 16th, 2023. Yeah, so thanks again for taking the time to watch these videos. I really appreciate it. It's my hope that they provide some useful guidance for you in some way in your own trading. Have a great weekend, everyone. The countdown is on for Christmas and the end of 2022. Can you believe that? Be safe out there. Take care.